First motovlog of the season about to start. Let's see if I screw it up. Gonna head for some traffic circles first to get on the highway. So if this works out, first motovlog of the season. Well, you guys might actually see a little bit of new buildings around here that got finished over the winter. People still don't know how to drive roundabouts. Riding season 2023. Last year I had some pretty big plans. This year I have big plans. I really don't know how successful I will be. Last year I think I hit about 40% of my plans. So what have I got in store for this year? Red light. I have in store. So things I want to get done this year: make better videos. I've made some comments about crap content. Yeah, mine's kind of mediocre at best. So I'm going to work on better content, better topics, better written out scripts and plans of how I'm going to convey it to the audience, and see what happens. I've had some experiments on the other channels, and that's kind of an interesting thing. I've been asked to be a tour guide for Freedom Biker Tours, Ride the Maritimes. So I'll be working on a bunch of that this year, getting out on the routes and places I'll be showing them, and just basically making sure it's going to be a good trip for the tourists. At the same time, I want to make some tourism style videos because, well, they're actually, I think, a good idea. Because that's, I think, if you SEO them properly, they will show up and do things better for you. So that's just my take on that. So that means I plan some more trips on some of the better biking roads in the Maritimes. I hope to get over to PEI, visit some friends, and tour over there a bit. That's I don't want to say that's a weak spot in my area knowledge, but it is. Just the reality. And that's probably the cleanest I can come through there. I like it when that happens. I've been thinking of doing more of the bad driver videos, watching how people do there, but that's really not worth it. So I want to get more on the travel channels. I'm going to do more, as I said, experimentation in marketing the channels. By that, I talked a fair bit about that last year, because I talk before I really have my ideas thought out, and so sometimes they don't always work as planned. So what does that mean? Well, I guess to put it simply, I'm just gonna try and, I don't know, figure out the niche I want to play in, because right now I did a lot of studying about target demographics and overthinking YouTube, which is fine. That's what I do. That's my claim to fame. I overthink shit. So what I want to do now is figure out the best way and start maybe even talking to others and get maybe a discussion forum going on, maybe try to help YouTube fight things by changing up some of the hashtags we use. I know not a lot of other channels are looking at this. So if I can get a few channels starting to talk about it, we start putting up some hashtags, maybe we can help define things better. Because one of the things a lot of people talk about is your niche content, your niche, you know, how many people are really going to want to see your content, but they have problems where there's, you know, what is the intentions of the content. And if people aren't sure what kind of content they're putting out, they just call it hashtag Motovlog. That might confuse a bunch of people because there's a lot of people who do that, but they're not quite doing Motovlog content, in my opinion. So we have to figure out, should we try, as a community, put together sub-niches of motorcycle content? And if we start finding ways to play the algorithm so that it's easier for people to find the videos they want, rather than seeing videos they don't want, so they skip them, and then it doesn't help you in the algorithm. That's kind of where my brain is going right now. But I guess that's the fun of a lot of this. Is I got to figure out where I want to go. Like I said, I do a lot of come up with an idea, blurt it out, then realize, okay, how am I going to implement this? I'm also launching, have launched, soft launch, still working on the website. Had a few deaths in the family, so that kind of really sidetracked my brain for quite a while. And my goal is mid to late May, have my website up. Put a link to its channel up in the corner, and we'll see where things go from there. One of the things I do want to talk about for fun, so I think I'll make entertaining content, is this intersection. The way this intersection is laid out is horrifically odd. Just the way they have things lined up. Because if you're going to the into town, it's 2 lanes wide, and everyone who wants to join has yield signs. If you're going out of town, it's 1 lane wide, but everyone has a second lane to merge into, but it has a yield sign. So nobody ever really knows what they're supposed to do here. I just realized I need to watch out for myself, so I very carefully see what people are doing, because if I'm trying to do this, I get a lot of people who don't follow me, but no one has their signal on yet, so I'm going to go in behind this guy. Person behind me didn't have their signal on, but they're going behind me, which is always entertaining. And here's another one. Again, they get their own lane, but they have yield signs. So I kind of want to talk about that and maybe do a better explanation of that. I did my video about the roundabout near me that I just went through, and you can see how it confuses people. So this kind of confuses people too, and we see a few accidents here and there. But anyway, I'm heading up by usual haunts, meet some friends. She'll meet another channel, iHutch. He's got a ski and ride, and I think he's got 3 channels total. Anyway, I'll have to meet him. I haven't talked to him in a while. Nice to have a beer, that kind of stuff. Who knows, maybe it's a nice enough day for a patio beer. 17 degrees. I wonder if I brought my sunglasses. The RV hauler's still there. I wonder if I can talk my wife into it. Pinto wagon. That's awesome. Nope, no, the patio's not open yet. Anyway, talk again soon.